Sivaya Nama Thiruchitrambalam. Welcome back to our discussion on Thiruppaatu. We are continuing with the 17th Padigam, which belongs to the place called as Thirunavalur, and we are continuing with the second verse now. The second verse goes this way. தன்மையினால் அடியேனை தாம் ஆட்கொண்ட நாள் சபை முன் வன்மைகள் பேசிட வந்தொண்டன் என்பதோர் வாழ்வு தந்தார் புன்மைகள் பேசவும் பொன்னை தந்தென்னை போகம் புணர்த்த நன்மையினார்க்கிடமாவது நம் திருநாவலூரே. This particular verse is 100% autobiography of Nambi. We have already seen that this entire Padigam is like that. Obviously, the second verse 100% is talking about the same thing. In this, he says, when I was in Kailash, I asked for a promise, but these are not directly taken. It is interpreted based on the 12th Thirumurai. But he says, I asked for a request, saying that asking Lord Shiva, saying that this earth is such a big entanglement and it will pull me into a whirlpool kind of a situation, and I'll get into this vicious cycle of birth and death. So Lord Shiva, please rescue me in the right time. This is one of the boon he was asking while he left Kailash. Lord Shiva also said okay. Because of the promise, Lord Shiva came down and he took charge of his promise, and he said, okay, Nambi, now you are my slave. I'm going to take ownership of you. Hearing this, imagine that point in time he was actually dressed up as a groom and he was already in the verge of getting married. Who will not get angry? So literally Nambi Aroorar got mad on Lord Shiva. No, he did not know that it was Lord Shiva though. So he got literally mad and he started scolding. Looking at the way how mad Nambi Aroorar was, Lord Shiva was such a cool-headed. At that point in time, he was so cool-headed. So what he did was he got all the scoldings and he said, okay, you have already scolded me. So I'm going to give you a title called as Vantondan. Vantondan literally means you are a slave, but a very rugged slave. Imagine when I'm scolding someone and they are giving me a title as a rugged slave, how intimidating it would have been, right? I'm sure Nambi Aroorar would have been also would have felt the same, because he was also a human being at that point in time, right? So obviously the natural human feelings would have been there. But don't know, I mean, we can't really judge them. We don't have that capability to judge our saints anyways. So we are just taking it as a normal flow. So Lord Shiva came in and he gave the title as Vantondan, which is a rugged slave, as I was mentioning, and he gave the title and he gave all possible riches. And Nambi Aroorar says, Lord Shiva had given me the riches I need to live in this planet, and the riches that I need to achieve Lord Shiva's feet. Both, whatever I need now and whatever I need in future, everything is given to me by Lord Shiva. That is what the second verse is all about. He says, I scolded Lord Shiva, but he embraced me and he gave me all possible riches, and he also gave me the title as Vantondan, and he embraced me and he had kept me within his vicinity itself, within his control itself. Imagine what kind of a boon this would have been, right? I don't know if we are even worth talking or thinking about this history. Anyways, God has given this opportunity, so I think we have to literally thank him for this opportunity. Lovely verse. I'll come back again with the next verse very soon. Until then, Sivaya Nama Thiruchitrambalam.